Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Wednesday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 13 of our Orlando Wizards franchise, and here are the NFL playoff schedules. So, if playoffs ended today, here's the Orlando Wizards, in the NFC. We are the number 2 seed, so we would be facing off against the Dallas Cowboys, but that could change whatsoever. The Chicago Bears would be hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Los Angeles Rams would be hosting the Carolina Panthers. So without a further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys at kickoff. The Philadelphia Eagles would have that first round bye, so would the Miami Dolphins, but they're in the AFC.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Cam Newton and the Orlando Wizards.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is kickoff time here in Raymond James Stadium, home of the 103-foot pirate ship that sits on Buccaneer Cove, host of Super Bowl 55. So, Jarvis Landry is ready to return the kickoff here for the Orlando Wizards. He will get stopped at the 31-yard line, so this will be a first down and 10. We get to see Cam Newton stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode for the Orlando Wizards. So Cam Newton, he's going to throw this pass pretty deep to Jarvis Landry. So he steps out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So he has 750 receiving yards this season. But we're going to change up the off form, and I'm thinking of putting in Melvin Gordon III as our running back for this play on first down and 10. So he's going to hand this off to Melvin Gordon III. Gets it from 10 yards in, gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. This will be his 5th touchdown of the season and the first one on the game for Melvin Gordon. So Orlando will lead this one 7-0. Alright, we get to see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers step onto the field for the first time on offense. So they're using the I formation, and they are going to run the ball with Tariq Cohen. So he gained a yard there on that play, the former Chicago Bears running back. 2nd and 9 here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. So Brady, he gets sacked by Sean Davis, the former Pittsburgh Steelers secondary. His 5th sack for Davis's 5th sack on the season. So this will result in a 3rd down and 14 from the 27-yard line here at Raymond James Stadium. So he is going to throw the football. Tom Brady throws this out to... that is a 31-yard reception, so that will be Johnson who claims that reception there. So this will be a first down and 10. I really like this Buccaneers-Wizards rivalry here. I mean, they're both from Florida. They both play in the NFC. Mike Evans claims that reception. He gets stopped at the 7. 2 for 2, 66 yards there. And this will be a 1st and goal. So we're going to blitz here using the 4-3 formation here for the defense as they are at the 7. So they're going to hand this off to Tariq Cohen, and he gets stopped at the 3, gains 4 yards. And that we're going to use the goal line formation, blitzing here, 2nd and goal from the 3. He's going to get sacked, Tom Brady, by Lavonte David, who makes his return to Raymond James Stadium in a Orlando Wizards uniform. Born and raised in Miami, and got drafted by Tampa Bay in 2012 from the University of Nebraska. And Richard Sherman gets his first sack of the game, so they're going to have to do a field goal here. This is the end of the first quarter, basically. And they actually kick it. It's good. All right, second quarter here in Tampa. Jarvis Landry, he's ready to return the punt now. Ready to return the kickoff, excuse me. And he gets stopped at the 37-yard line, so that's going to be a first down and 10. So we're going to use the I form here, featuring running back Frank Gore. So Frank Gore is going to run the ball. He uses that juke move anyway. He gets that first down. He breaks tackles, and he gets stopped at the 43. Vita Vea of the Buccaneers defense appears to be down and injured, so we don't know what type of injury it is. But Tampa Bay is thinking he should be able to return in that game, but Cam Newton gets sacked by Shaq Barrett. Second down and 11 for Orlando, so we're going to use a PA boot flow. Thinking of throwing this to Jarvis Landry. So I'm going to throw this to Jarvis Landry, and Jarvis Landry jumps on into the end zone for a touchdown. His 15th touchdown reception of the season, and it will be a 14-3 lead here in Tampa. All right, now first down and 10. They're at the 30-yard line. Wizards are on defense, so Tom Brady, he's ready to navigate the Buccaneers' offensive game plan. So Tariq Cohen, the former Chicago Bears running back, gets a first down on that play. So Orlando really allowed 45 passing yards, and we only allowed 17. So that makes it 62 total offensive yards. And the ball was out, so Jaleel Williams gets that fumble recovery, and he jumps on into the end zone for a touchdown. This will be Orlando's first defensive touchdown of the game. So they're going to take it to the house. The ball was out. Jaleel Williams jumps on in. So Tariq Cohen got the football knocked out of his hands. Orlando recovers, so it's now 21-3. We're going to take a break. All right, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did get their second turnover in this game. Was not returned for any touchdowns, so I'm going to run the ball with Melvin Gordon. So he's going to get the first down. They're at the 16-yard line, so 2 rushes, 21 yards for him, for Melvin Gordon. And we're going to use a quick slant route here. So Cam Newton, he's ready to throw this football. He's going to avoid being sacked as he throws this to Chris Godwin, and he gets that into the end zone for a touchdown. And this will now be a 29-3 lead because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. So they're at the 2. So we're at the 2-yard line. We're going to hand this off to Gore, and Frank Gore gets it in for 2. So this is the third time we play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this season as the Orlando Wizards in Season 3. We did play them in the preseason and in Week 1, so we won both of those episodes. I will have links to the videos if you guys want to check those episodes out. Second down and 10. Well, 3rd and 5. Tampa Bay takes that timeout. Look at how nice Raymond James Stadium is. That is such a luxurious stadium out there. 3rd down and 5 now from the 48. They are going to throw the football. Brady, he gets sacked. And will Orlando recover? They are going to say yes. They're going to say yes. Olivier Vernon made another fumble recovery defensively. So that's going to be a first down and 10. So Tampa Bay already had its 3rd turnover in this game. So Cam Newton of the Orlando Wizards. He's going to throw this one out to Chris Godwin. We take that time out to think of our game plan here. All right, now first down and 10. Cam Newton, he gets sacked by Jannard Avery. So he was formerly on the Orlando Wizards, but never was really that superstar player. But second down and 13, we lost 3 yards on that play. Orlando has had 5 sacks defensively this game, while Tampa Bay has had 2. So Cam Newton runs the ball, and that will be a 3rd and 2 now from the 4. First half is over. All right, now first down and 10 from the 34-yard line, and Tom Brady, he's going to throw this out. It's intercepted by Lavonte David, so he picked it up. He read Tom Brady there. He knew he was going to throw it to either Mike Evans, and it was Lavonte David who claimed his 3rd INT this season. All right, so he's back to pass. He got an easy interception there. He returned that for a touchdown. So it will now be a 36-3 lead here in Raymond James Stadium. We're going to take a break. All right, it appears Kawan Short was down and injured for our Wizards D-line. So basically, they're going to throw this Tom Brady to the receiver. 11 for 12, 134 yards. So he does not want to throw another INT. He doesn't want to make that mistake again. They want to aim their way to get a touchdown. So Brady, he gets sacked by Sean Davis. 2 sacks in this game for him already. And this concludes the 3rd quarter. All right, now this is going to be a first down and 10 from the 44. Newton, he is going to run the ball basically. And he uses that nice juke move there. And he gets stopped at the 45. All right, now, first down and 10, we got Jalen Jefferson ready to perform out on that field today. And he gets sacked. So that will be a 2nd and 10 now. So we're going to throw this football out deep to Chris Godwin. So Jalen Jefferson, he's going to throw this pretty deep there. And that turns out to be a completed pass. So that's going to be a 1st and goal, 41-yard reception that time. So that's going to be, we're going to be at the 5, 1st and goal. Jalen Jefferson, he runs it into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Wizards. That will be Jalen Jefferson's 1st rushing touchdown of the game. 43-3 lead for Orlando. All right, now 2nd down and 6 from the 44-yard line. And Tom Brady, he is going to be ready to throw this one. And that is going to be a first down for Tampa Bay. They're going to try to move the chains here. There is a no huddle call there that time. So they throw it to Tariq Cohen. So that's going to be 2nd and inches now. 1:20 to go in the 4th. So they're going to throw this one to the running back. And that's going to be 15 for 19, 171 yards, and 1 INT for Tom Brady. He doesn't want to throw a 2nd interception, so he has to stay consistent if he wants to throw a touchdown in this game. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean, we need to win this game to be that number 1 seed. If we don't get that number 1 seed in, oh well, at least we made the playoffs. So 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. So Orlando, they're going to throw this to O.J. Howard. That's going to be at the 7. End of game. All right, Tom Brady, 83.1, 18 for 22. 81% of his passes were completed. He had 1 INT, by the way. Cam Newton, perfect passer rating by him. 2 touchdowns on the day. Jalen Jefferson only threw 1 pass. That was for 41 yards. Melvin Gordon III and Jalen Jefferson both scored touchdowns in today's episode, rushing-wise. So, offensive touchdowns, Chris Godwin and Jarvis Landry both claimed offensive touchdowns for the Wizards. Defensively, Lavonte David did pick up a pick 6 and returned it straight into the end zone for a touchdown. Richard Sherman, Sean Davis had 2 sacks each. Jannard Avery, Shaquille Barrett, Lavonte David, Saquon Hampton all had sacks. Caleb Hayward and Julian Barner had 0.5 sacks as well. There were no defensive safeties. Like I said, well, Jaleel Williams did pick up that fumble recovery for a touchdown. So our defense is pretty consistent. And this Buccaneers team, this offense is really good too. They're like the hardest team to play to win a game against because they're so good. So I think there's one more. No, that's basically it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned. We'll see you guys next episode. Have a great Wednesday.